So this will be the last intro we'll ever do. So let's
make this count.
Let's make this count. And by making count, let's not make it count.
So it's the holiday season and things are grinding down. We're spending Christmas with our loved ones and coming up with some really fucked up shit. That's what happens when you drink and play the Cards Against Humanity clusterfuck game! Make it count!
Ladies and gentlemen.
I actually have Christmas spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, we have decided to combine every possible Cards Against Humanity spoof we can get our hands on. The Bliger, obviously. We have the bigger, blacker box. Expansions 1 through 6 of Cards Against Humanity. 1 through 5 of Crabs Adjust Humanity.
Cards About Matrimony.
Cards Punishment.
Cards Against Matrimony or something.
Basically, we got a shitload of cards and we're gonna play.
Yeah, we'd be here all night if we named everything.
Cards and Punishment, Cards Against Insanity, Carps and Ex-Humanity. Where's that one?
What was the last thing I googled? Swallowing a cue ball. Jizz.
Straightforward.
Stank dick. The muffled cries of an Asian baby girl. Swallowing a cue ball.
That was me.
I'm not sure what I'm getting from my mom for Mother's Day, but I'm getting your mom blank.
Alright.
Bill Cosby's chocolate pudding pop. Child support payments. Type 2 diabetes. Huge nipples. And a tongue punch in the fart box. The old fart box. It's between diabetes and child support payments.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Well, let me go with child support payments.
Fine. Blank. The happiest place on earth. Getting kicked out of your own wedding reception. The happiest place on earth. Crawling into a vagina. The happiest place on earth. Another Saturday night alone, a full jar of peanut butter and my dog. The happiest place on earth. Kentucky Fried Children. The happiest.
That's messed up.
This motherfucker right here. The happiest place on earth. Oh, God. My favorite is Another Saturday Night Alone. That's you. Good job.
Who's really to blame? We have Martha Stewart, the gay child of a Republican politician, Dennis Rodman, professional diplomat.
Yep. Nice.
Hillary Clinton's triumphant patriotic cock. I have to say Martha Stewart.
Damn it!
Yes! Marriage. The end of blank and the beginning of blank. The end of a happy ending and the beginning of the restraining order.
Yes!
The end of, hey, fuck you, buddy. And the beginning of Robin Thicke.
Oh my god.
Marriage. The end of hookers and blow and the beginning of the age of consent.
Oh! That's a new winner.
I have to go with a happy ending.
That's me.
Hey, Jared, you would pick that one.
Who had the hookers and blow?
Damn it!
You would.
I knew he did.
People are sick. There's nothing funny about blank. Farmers who fuck goats. That's always funny. A slutty Helen Keller.
That's Jared. I'm going to take a Carps and Ex-Humanity. There you go. Well, boys, what makes me moist? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Emily, can we get the answer? Actually, no. No, actually, no. The sound of a... Sorry. The sound of a toddler's skull cracking against the pavement.
Holy shit!
God damn.
A butthole full of mustard.
Look at Cody.
My silent twin, the afterburn.
Oh my god.
Okay. Butthole full of mustard.
That's me.
I have to admit, it took me a while to agree to it, But incorporating blank into our wedding ceremony is a decision I will never regret. A hamster with a throbbing erection. Too little, too late. A younger, vastly more attractive spouse.
Jeez.
Meet your second wife.
I have to say a younger, vastly more.
Yes!
Bowing to years of pressure, the Washington Redskins have officially been renamed the Washington Blank.
Oh my god!
Danger Zone. The Washington. I like that
Danger
one.
zone!
Africans. The racist white kind.
We're from bad to worse.
Finger banging. That's what we gave to the Bills today. Racist ninjas. Washington's offending every
This is awesome. I love this.
And the Washington monkey torture.
That's racist too!
The Washington finger banging.
Yes!
Turned down for what?
Yes!
Getting a dog,
Get a dog.
deliberately spreading STDs,
Jesus.
Joe Biden getting his freak on, acting like a goddamn adult. Acting like a goddamn adult.
Hey, I like how when you said turn down for what, you sounded like Hank Hill big time. You really did.
Well, I tell you what,
Turn down for what?
Bubba.
Oh, here we
Whoa!
go.
Whoa!
Alright,
Whoa!
consider including blank in your vows.
All the matrimony cards have something to do with love and marriage, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Love and marriage.
Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I'll tell you, brother. You can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage.
Consider including being cunty in your vows. Consider including 6 million Jews in your vows. Ouch. That's fine. Consider including getting down there and being all like, this shit is nasty, yo. Fuck this, yo. Consider including immediate regret in your Immediate regret. That's
Hey.
good.
What will the groom think of when he first sees the bride on their wedding day? A downward spiral into suicidal self-destruction.
Damn! Already off.
That's why I never got married. The bar is up here.
Gary, is it because you like the dudes?
You're dead.
An 89-year-old woman with time and gravity-affected breast implants jumping rope.
Wow.
God damn. Feelings of inadequacy.
Damn it.
A dry hole. Being catfished.
Oh
my God. Damn. All of them are good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
How do you choose?
Suicidal self-destruction. Who had it?
Me. Tonight on Supernatural, Sam and Dean are forced to confront blank using only blank. Sam and Dean are forced to confront being a size queen using only donkey punching Donkey Kong. That's funny. I like how that ended. Sam and Dean are forced to confront a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Using only a history of abuse. Sam and Dean are forced to confront dinosaurs who wear armor and you ride them and they kick ass.
Dino Riders.
Using only a joyless vegan patty.
Oh my god.
Alright, so the winner is by far a strong, independent woman and a history of abuse.
What do porn directors masturbate to? A giant powdery man baby.
Damn it!
Meaningless sex. And deep existential loneliness.
That's.
That got meta.
Wow.
I'd go with giant powdery man baby.
Son of a bitch. Meaningless sex. That is porn.
My therapist says I have an unhealthy attitude about anything with a hole. What would Jesus do? Anything with a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blank. You're the real MVP.
Yes.
Almost giving money to a homeless person.
You the real MVP.
Alright, who had that one?
Me.
Blank. The Breakfast of Champions. Of course, I get this card, and I have a lot of food cards.
Beef popsicle.
Kale.
Kale. Chuck.
Breakfast of Chuck. Yep. I gotta go with meat popsicle.
That's me.
Yeah.
God damn, it goes on a roll.
Oh boy. Science card.
Oh god.
In an attempt to recreate conditions just after the Big Bang, physicists at the LHC are observing collisions between blank and blank. Collisions between farting in an elevator. Farting in an elevator and blaming it on the dog. Collisions between never being able to unseat Two Girls, One Cup and the Germans. And I gotta go with farting in an elevator, blaming it on the dog.
That'd be me.
My perfect day would have to include blank, followed by blank. Exactly.
A life in the day of Chuck.
My perfect day would have to include accidental incest.
Oh, man.
I fucking hate whoever did that. Followed by making sweet, sweet love all night long.
Better get
Give it up! His family's from West Virginia.
Wow.
My perfect day would have to include going potty, followed by a shit ton of glitter.
Man!
Chuck Beatty, circa 1994. My perfect day would have to include an absinthe enema, followed by tampons in every bag.
Chuck Beatty, circa 2006.
Should be certain now!
My perfect day would have to include a stripper named Anchovy, followed by what happens in Vegas.
Chuck Beatty, circa 2015.
I gotta say going potty and
Going
glitter.
potty.
What?
Damn it! Good job, Cody.
Who
Who
was-
incest?
Who was the accidental incest?
Yes! Should've won.
That was should've won.
Bias.
You know it. How about this? We'll give you a black card in spirit.
Yeah.
I'm straight, but blank could turn me gay.
What the fuck was that?
BJ.
So,
I'm ready to find out what you guys
I fucking hate you guys.
How hot Orlando Bloom was in Lord of the Rings. A banana, you know, for scale. Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Jennifer Lawrence. Alright, fuck Jennifer
Valid.
Lawrence. Marry someone who looks retarded but isn't. And kill realizing the Kama Sutra is actually really lame.
Alright. Fuck shooting a wizard with a gun. Marry Sienna Miller. Oh, who that is. Kill Chinese people.
Jared,
Hi,
so
buddy.
take you to the back of the space
Hi.
and show you where everything is.
Okay.
Fuck a lemon-stealing whore, marry a mediocre dominatrix, and kill Don Draper.
Nice.
You go.
That's
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Good
damn.
job.
I gave up blank for Lent.
Chinese people.
Racism.
I gave up uncontrollably retching at the mere mention of mayonnaise. Undying love and eternal affection for Lent.
Oh, it's a good thing Emily went to bed.
Oh man. I gave up killing hobos. And I gave up all the sacrifices that come with it.
For Lent.
Undying love and affection.
Thank you. 7.
Jared.
I win.
Jared wins.
Boys and girls, what did we learn today?
We learned something about the holidays. I
We
think.
learned that Chuck had all night long sex with accidental incest.
Yes.
Whether
he knows it or not.
The big thing we learned is camaraderie. And by
Exactly.
camaraderie, I mean total bullshit.
Yep.
We learned how to be friends to each other and how to be dicks to each other.
And how to tolerate each other.
And we stood the test of time.
Yep.
Did we?
Really?
We did.
Yeah.
4 years, 5 years, fuck.
Yeah.
So, at, the
Wow,
end of it all,
wow, we're old.
at the end of it all, it's
Sweet.
time to go home. It's time to
All of us have been on
leave this
thing
world
for
behind.
5 years.
It is time to transcend what we used to be. Good night.
Toilet sauce.
Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas and thank you.